This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SheepStaysLeepTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, and we are back with another video. And in this video, I want to speak to the brothers and let brothers know that if you are tired of the way things has been going in your life, excuse me, and I know that there's a lot of us going through this because I get the messages, I get the brothers that's coming into the comment section, and they're letting me know just how helpful the content has been, and I appreciate that. And I want to let you brothers know that what you have to do, or what you have to learn to do and get comfortable with doing, is cutting your losses. This is something that Black men don't know how to do or don't feel comfortable with doing. And when I say cutting your losses, I mean cutting the losses out of your life, meaning cut the things out of your life that is not beneficial to you. Cut those things out. Now, when I say beneficial, I don't mean you have to just go and do a supermarket sweep of your life as if you don't have certain connections to certain things. No, let's be realistic here, brothers. What I'm saying is the dead weight in your life, get rid of. Meaning, if there's people in your life that are just around for their benefit and their benefit only, and when you come back and you look at things and you see that they have only benefit from the situation. Ever since y'all have known each other, ever since y'all have been interacting with one another, if you constantly see that, well, damn, I'm like always getting the shitty end of the stick. Cut those people out of your life. Those people that only want to call when they want to know some gossip. People that want to call you and hit you up when they see you on vacation and you're partying and you're having fun and you're living life, but all of those times when you're down, when you're struggling, you don't hear from them. Cut those people out of your life. Cut those people up out of your life. You have to learn to cut your losses. Because, see, those same people, if you keep them around, they can turn into an expense. See, this is why you cannot have people around you with bad energy. Because people with bad energy could cost you money. See? And that's why in the 10 life value system, you have the spiritual value, which is the first value, and then you have wealth, which is the 10th. Those are two anchors. You see, this is why, if you notice, rich people only have certain people around them, people with a certain energy, because energy is currency. Currency is energy. It's the same thing. And you could stop a person's money flow with your bad energy. So, brothers, if you want to make more money, You got to be around different people. See, they say you got to be around the winners to win because the winners have a certain attitude. The winners have a certain mentality. The winners possess a certain type of energy. And if you are anti that energy, or the people around you are anti that energy, understand that you are in the way of your financial freedom. Because sometimes you could just be around the wrong people. Once you remove those people or remove yourself from around those people, then those blessings will flow. Then the money's going to come. Then more opportunity is going to come. Because you have to learn to cut your losses. You have to learn to get those people away from you. Stay away from certain places, brothers. That's another thing. Because just like those people with bad energy is not good, those same people occupy certain spaces and places where you shouldn't go or where you shouldn't be all the time. So if you know that certain neighborhoods possess a certain energy, you shouldn't be there. Certain areas you should stay away from, brothers, because it can cost you. And see, we're speaking on this because at the end of the day, Black men got to understand that we're valuable. And when you begin to understand that you're valuable, that your life is valuable, right? You will not put yourself in places where it can cost you your life, where it can cost you your freedom. You don't want to put yourself around places and people where your value is not being recognized. See, this is the reason why, brothers, we got to stay out the hood. Once you get out the hood, stay out the hood. I know you're going to come back and visit your people, but other than that, stay out the hood. Because in the hood, people don't value life. The men there don't value their life. A life is worth a 50-cent soda. And if you understand who you are as a Black man, you're supposed to know I can't be around those types of people because those people haven't gotten the knowledge of themselves to understand that they shouldn't be operating on that level. So as a man with knowledge of self, you're supposed to understand, hey, I don't need to be there. So you got to cut your losses. So one of those things may be you're not going to see certain people like that. And because of that, some of your friendships and relationships with those people will be severed because of that. But you have to understand the purpose of it. The purpose is for you to grow into the best person that you want to be in life. And the only way we can do that, fellas, is if we cut our losses. Because to cut our losses is to actually show that we value ourselves. To cut those people out of your life, to stay away from those certain places, shows that you are working on your internal value. And when you work on your internal value, your external value will show. It'll show in your external value. You see? So you can't want to be successful. You can't want to be financially free if you're still hanging around people with the mindset of the poor, of the impoverished. You can't hang around the people who just want to sit around and do nothing all day. You got to cut those losses. You got to spend less and less time with those people. Because at the end of the day, how are you going to get to where you want to be? If you are indebted to people who are indebted to complacency, laziness. You see? You got to stay away from that, brothers. And sometimes those people are going to look like me and you. For the most part, they're going to look like me and you. So I know it's going to be hard because a lot of those people initially are going to be your friends. They're going to be your family members. They're going to be people that you love. But at the end of the day, if the love is not reciprocated, is it really love? If the loyalty is not reciprocated, is it really loyalty? See, we got to begin to ask ourselves that, fellas, when we start taking inventory of our lives and start cutting those losses. When you evaluate in those people, when you evaluate in those places, the love that you're giving, is it being reciprocated? The loyalty that you're giving, is it being reciprocated? Are you growing apart or are you growing together with people? Have you outgrown these places? Because you just got to be honest with yourself. At a certain age, man, certain places you shouldn't even be because it serves you no good to be there. It does what for you? Anything that you're doing over there, you could do it in a safer place. So you got to cut those losses. So hanging out in the hood, hanging out on the block, having fun and all of that, yeah, that's cool. But that's a thing of the past, brothers. You got to cut those losses. Because, yeah, those were fun times. But think about the time we were in mentally. Think back at those times and where were you mentally? Yeah, we was laughing and having fun on the block and getting drunk and all of that. But where were we spiritually? We were spiritually afflicted. We were in turmoil. We were at war. Now, if you're still not there, brothers, you shouldn't be in that. You shouldn't be in that environment. You shouldn't congregate with those people who are still at war with each other. Because how are you going to be a help? How are you going to provide agency for those brothers that are in need? If you're still there, if you're still stuck in that mindset, how are you going to help them? How are you going to bring them the teachings, the products, the services? How are you going to do that if you're still there? If you're still going through what they're going through? Once you have a chance to get out, brothers, stay out. Because it's all about cutting losses. You're not going to grow if you're not willing to cut losses. You can't grow without sacrifice. And sometimes it's cutting those people off. Sacrificing certain friendships. Like, yo, I got to leave that alone. I got to move on from this. I got to leave certain things behind. And certain people are going to be with that. They're going to be included. And black men, we need to understand how important this is. Because it happens in business. Some people are just liabilities. They are more of a liability than an asset. Now, are these people and places more of an asset to your life or a liability? Ask yourself that. And then you'll be ready to cut those losses. So get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content. right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all of the visionaries. Much love to the A Game Nation. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
This is A Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.